Hello, Cracker here and welcome to another exciting tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about how to make your colors match. Have you ever done a design and you wonder how can I match my colors because colors don't seem to go together? Don't worry, today we're going to address that issue. This tutorial is for graphic designers, social media experts, marketers, photographers, do-it-yourself graphic designers for small business. If you're doing graphic design in any capacity, this tutorial is for you. You're going to learn today how to match your colors, how to choose a color and choose another color that goes with it. So stay tuned. A lot of time people ask me, how do you combine your colors? I like the way you mix your colors. You know, they look so beautiful that your designs pop. How do you do it? Well, it's not really that difficult. It's pretty simple if you know what to do. I understand some people have a sense of color. You know, some people just know which colors go together. I do that too. Most of the time, I just, from the top of my head, I know which colors are going to go together, maybe from experience, but not everyone can do that. Even seasoned designers that can do that don't always get it right. I don't get it right all the time. Sometimes I use this technique that I'm going to show you, this method that I'm going to show you. I use it also a lot of times in my designs. You know, if I'm stuck and I'm not sure which direction to go in terms of choosing colors. So if you face a problem with combining colors, don't worry. There is a solution for it. Now, the project we are featuring in this video, you know, there's had a specific problem. We got this mock-up from the internet and we wanted to display a design, you know, in it. And we realized that, okay, the colors don't match. You know, if I take the design and put in this mockup, it's not gonna match. So I need to change the color of the background of this mockup to match with the colors in the design to go together. So what do I do? One tool I use to address this issue is the Adobe color wheel. It's a very useful tool. Just go to color.adobe.com. and you will see the Adobe color wheel. The Adobe color wheel enables you to be able to choose a color and find other colors that matches with that color. It has different types of color harmonies. There are different types. You have the analogous colors, you have the complementary colors, you have shades, and just take a look at it. You'll see different color harmonies. Play around with it, experiment with it, and check it out. While working on this design, I had chosen the primary color for the design, which is purple. And I was trying to figure out what other color will I use with this design, you know, for it to match perfectly. I kind of tried a couple of colors and I decided to check Adobe color wheel to see which colors would match. And I found out that using analogous color harmonies, I was able to match purple with green. And there were other options, but I thought green was a very good option. And I tried it out and it looked pretty good. Just check it out. It looked great. So as you can see, this looks really great. You know, the color harmonies I'm using here is the analogous colors. Now, analogous colors are colors that stay side by side each other on the color wheel. You have definitions for other colors like complementary colors are colors that are opposite each other in the color wheel. And there are rules on how to use these colors. So just take a look at the Adobe color wheel, play around with it, try to combine it with colors in your project. The key here is to establish the first color you want to use. And then with that first color, you use the slider, you know, to check for other colors that match with it. Make sure the first color you choose is, you know, remains constant while you're sliding, you know, using the sliders to check for other colors that go with it. Well, if you feel that you need to change the primary color that you chose for your design, you might do that. You know, if you find any other color option, any other color combination that works better, you can go ahead and apply it. Another thing I want to point out is that you don't necessarily have to choose exactly the same shade of colors that the color wheel shows you. For instance, if you see a dark orange, you could decide to go with maybe a slightly different shade of orange, because since it's orange, it's still gonna match. You know, whatever shade of orange you use in combination with the other color will still match. So it doesn't have to be the exact shade that the color wheel shows you. You can, you know, you can play around a bit. You can go over to shades and check the different shades of orange and choose one to use. So go to color.adobe.com and try this out, you know, and let us know if this helps you. Feel free to post a project, you know, do something, post it and tag us, you know, go to our Facebook page. Let us know if this tip was helpful. We're going to be bringing you more tips. So what you do is like our page and follow us to stay updated with more design tips. If you've liked our page, I will encourage you to go over to our page and make sure that you choose the option that will enable you to see our post first so that you will always stay updated. what you do is that you need to change the setting on the page. Now go to under following in your news feed. Now select see first. Then under notification, you will see on highlights post. Select on highlights post. This will keep you up to date so that whenever we post something, you will see it first. It's going to appear on your timeline so that you don't miss anything. I hope this was helpful. See you next time.